wanted to speak directly to my veterans. VA loans are one of my all-time favorites. It's one of the best benefits that veterans get, and I absolutely love helping people utilize it. So I wanted to touch base today on the funding fee. There's a lot of misinformation, communications and myths out there in regards to this. So I just was hoping to clarify a little bit. With the VA loan comes a funding fee. The funding fee is a charge that you get, and it is a percentage of your loan amount. Now, some veterans are exempt from the funding fee, and we find that out when we order your certificate of eligibility, whether or not that's something that you have to incur as a charge on your loan, or if it's something you're exempt from. So once we get that certificate of eligibility, we'll go forward with either putting this in the loan or not. When we do put it onto the loan, what it's based off of is your down payment that you're putting down, and also, is it your first time to use a VA loan, or is it a subsequent use? The most common scenario often is that you're putting down $0, you're not putting anything down, and it's the first time you've ever used your VA loan. If that's the case, the funding fee is going to be 2.15% of your loan amount. Now, if you've used your 0% down and you're selling that house and now you're buying the next one, that becomes subsequent use. And if again, you're putting down less than 4.99%, your funding fee charge is going to go up. So if you're not exempt from that fee, you're going to be paying 3.3% of your loan amount towards the funding fee. So if it's your first time use, this is where I'm going to get a little more complicated, but I just want to kind of draw it out. So I'll post it on the video too so you can visually reference it. If it's your first time use and you're putting 5% to 9.99%, then your funding fee changes again. It's going to be 1.5% of your loan amount. If you put down 10% or more the first time you use your VA home loan, then your funding fee is 1.25%. So now let's fast forward again. You've already used it, you're going to use it again. It's the second or the third time you're using your VA loan. Your funding fee, that's the second time that you use your VA loan or beyond, is going to be that 3.3% if you put down 0 to 4.99% of your purchase price. If you put down 5% to 9.99%, then your funding fee amount is going to be 1.5%. If you put down 10% or more, your funding fee would be 1.25% on your subsequent use. So I feel like I just rattled off a bunch of numbers, and hopefully me kind of posting this in the side is going to help you keep track of that. And you can always call if you have questions. But it's something that exists, and I feel like oftentimes I hear from veterans that they didn't even know that they were being charged a funding fee. That wasn't even disclosed to them, or they didn't know it was part of the process. And so it's a fee that gets charged. It gets rolled in to the loan. It's not something you have to write a check for. A seller can pay it for you, so you can use as part of your negotiations that the seller could agree to pay the funding fee for you. But regardless, it's not something that you have to pay out of pocket. It is something that do allow you to roll into the loan, which is super nice. So hopefully this is a little bit of insight. There's still more details that go into funding fees, and there's a whole lot more in regard to the guard and the reserves. All those numbers kind of change along that. So I have all that information available too if you've got some interest in that or if it applies to you. So don't hesitate to reach out. Our website and phone numbers at the bottom, and I'm always happy to chat. Have a great day.